Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to gather fabric 5 different ways. Each one could be used for multiple different things like ruffles, those fluffy ruffle skirts, and one of these methods I actually use to make my head wraps. So anyway, each method is actually really easy, and the first two is just using a needle and a thread. And then the other 3 are using a regular sewing machine. The last one though, you do need a different foot. Like if you buy a regular sewing machine, this foot does not come with it. But I did find it on Amazon and it's like 5 something. I have the link below, and I mean that thing is awesome. And before we start, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. Okay, for the first one, you just need your fabric, sewing needle, scissors, and thread. And because I'm doing this by hand, I like to use this really thick thread that you can't rip it. This is the kind that I use. So I'm going to get my fabric, and at the edge I'm going to first tie a knot. And this is how I do it. I'm not sure if it's the right way to do it, but I've just been doing it forever. Okay. And then I'm just going to go like this and go in and out. The ending part could be different, so I could leave it like this, tighten up like that if I need it, and then I would tie a knot, or I could spread it around. This would be like if I'm making a skirt, so if I do like this, and then I would tie a knot. And if you already know that I have a website where I sell my handmade accessories, so this one, like this kind of gathering, is what I use for this part of the head wrap when I make it. So I gotta do it by hand. Now the second way is pretty similar to the first one. Fold the fabric, I guess like an accordion. And then I already tied that knot in the beginning, and then I would just put my needle through it. So this is the same concept as the first one, except this makes it more perfect because your accordion fold, they're all even. And again, I could just knot it and have this. I think this is perfect for like bows, or I could spread it out if I wanted like more loose ruffles, and then I would tie a knot right here. So now this leads to the third way. And for this, you do need your sewing machine. And here's the gathered fabric. If you don't want to do the first part where you sew it by hand, another way to do it is just to get your piece of fabric and fold. This is just to start it off, and basically fold as you go. This is another way to do it. Okay, and in this way, you just need your regular sewing machine. I'm gonna change the settings, so when I turn my machine, this is what it shows. So I'm gonna pick the first one, And then right here it says 2.5. I'm gonna put it on the highest, which is 5 on my machine. And I'm just gonna sew it. And I left like the string right here. And this is what it looks like. And then I'm gonna grab one of the strings and I'm gonna pull it. And this is another way to do the ruffles. And you could also try to pull it. This is how far it will go. And you could just move it around depending how wide or how loose you want the ruffles to be. Alright, so this is the foot that I got. This is what it looks like. And I'm gonna take this out. And I'm just gonna get this dime. And these are a little different. As you can see, like all the way that I showed you, basically they're a different type of ruffles. And another thing you could do with this foot, you could place your fabric over here. And then there's like a little tiny slot. And then you put your second fabric over it. And this is the side, and when you flip it over, it has the ruffles on a different side. So this foot is awesome for like if you're making skirts and you need an under fabric, but you don't want it to be ruffled, like a lining. And I know I did it really crappy right now, but I think it has to do with this fabric. I think cotton works much better. This is stretchy polyester. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this has given you some tips or ideas on how to gather your fabric different ways. And I'm sorry this video, like where I talk, is kind of shaky, but I don't know where my stand is at, and I did my makeup today. That does not happen as often as I would love it for it to, so I figured I'll take advantage of that. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And seriously, you guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It will really help me out. But I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, just comment below. Yeah, check out my website, www.zhannastar.com, where I sell my handmade accessories. And you can follow me on Instagram and my store Instagram. Anyways, all the links are below. All right, bye.